Osia aboha eye Adom TV mamo adwo ebra so sanyume no osia kase bo ye de bre ewo Adom TV sanyume nsema ye de ba de edimu akotene no attorney general aban lawyer penyo no aso ne so afo sha tentene ne so wa yensem twofo nhyem akire de entia ensem ni bi obeto ye wokot no wa ye ni nyina edi afi ho eno eda nchen so a ye de ebeko special prosecutor irakisi ajaben na achese kane so afo a no show man yisi kasem so wadwane wo mo ehhehye no na kwan bia so wo de beba Ghana amna beyi ensema no eno ati no ye de ebeko akwakohye ensuo ho ekwatwe kakra ema eno no ede wo hawo ene ade ebaye na sese me no ekasa kokopie kuro ba kwafa no Gulumpe a enipa ne sebe emoa ena enum ensuo ba ko ensem no bi eka we hu na nwumre yi medi mu nchemu nyina ebre osa nwumre no nsia kase bo edin amegye so ene abena pokua hwenie mamo adwo na mebasisia yenhye ensem na so mede wo efiti ewo soafo no ehwe atentene ensem eso no ana ye aban eloya panyi ebre ya mampani so ano esoi no ewie ye no ne dwumade a wodie cases ahodo bi obeto ye ya na eye NDC mampani be 2015 mu hono ensem bi a wo efae no ye guso court no wabeyi ni nyina fi ho ne wodi nkyemu aba se bi hono na eni nyina so na dansidi bi eni echi no anse wo court eno mudi akonya basa oguso eni ensemtwefo ekasa yenhwe bimra.
Violation of their right to freedom of expression. So those of you look at Article 33 of the Constitution is on the enforcement of fundamental human rights. The exceptions are very, very clear, and you must demonstrate one of those exceptions in order to say that a person cannot. That is 33 clause 5 of the Constitution. You must demonstrate with evidence that a person is not entitled to the exercise of his fundamental right, and I don't think that happened in the democracy hub cases. So I discontinued them, and rightly so. Yes. Which one? Oh, Judge Kwesen. Okay. So in the case of Judge Kwesen, as I noted, I did not take these decisions without consulting the defense lawyers in all the cases. I consulted the defense lawyers. All right. The reason for the consultation was so that I am not seen as acting in an arbitrary manner. Okay. So I decided to consult all the defense lawyers. And of course, the lawyer for Judge Kwesen is the venerable, senior, and respected Tachu Chikata. So I had not once, but 2 long sessions of discussions with him. And he told me he wants to soldier on and prove the innocence of his client. And I respected that view. So that is how come that Judge Kwesen is not part of those that I have discontinued. Thank you for drawing my attention to that. I have not yet reviewed it, but thank you for drawing my attention to that. Good. Well, I thought that was the last question by Mutala. Please to go and review more cases. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. So I'm fine. 2 more, and please bear with us. 2 more, okay? Alfred and then you.
Yes. Good evening. I'm Kenneth. I work with Joy News. Okay. I work with Joy News. My questions. The first one is there's been name calling that the ordinary Ghanaian is saying that President John Dramani Mahama has become a clearing agent. Mm-hmm. My question is, are these cases, is the president aware that you've dropped these cases? What is the president's opinion on these cases? And then the last one is, just today, the special prosecutor declared the former finance minister, Kedo Feriata, wanted. I want to pick your thoughts on that. And then when are you also going to start with your own prosecution of cases? We know that the oral committee has finally submitted their report to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And in the spirit of the discontinuation of the case, I want to find out if you're going to review the case of Gregory Afoko. That is one that has come up for mention after these decisions that you took recently. And then also the killings in the 2020 elections. When are you going to also pay attention to that? Because the president has directed the IGP to investigate and put together a report. Yeah. Any update on that, please?
Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Ken, from Joy News.
Dear Ekosui, Ora Adom Kakrutinga, Ayine, and Sembia, Wajach die, any enchimwa wade aba wakasa diafa, Dr. Opunilitovid fertilizer, your modeba ye kubi na bindada so say, Nenya papa amwakia for ye kodan court to a chum, and no edan chenswa, ira, Cassia to force ye so for no show my sick as some eswo, and also that a ambulances and Sembi, and also so no what chasso be no one account, and no dear one anu ye eba ye ko ye nimu, ye beshemu and comodie. Na and none of paya, and na ye rakisi a jebi on a special prosecutor, a banner Jim with dear Ketase share, can't any prayer, so dear no, and one so be a munchimu, or the abet to ja, second is swafa no show my sick as some so, ye raken, uforiata, and was sewa now obeying Simbiano, ni brofumuno, what just said, what declare, Yera Ufriata wanted, it sounds more than Krata, so Babiano, or Maye, na lawyer for the Krata Baye, on the home fano, it's a neno, baby wobiano, or more chance womra, yes, or Mancasa, Ebeba, Abefano, every baby one will be in Samano.
Few minutes ago, I signed a directive declaring a high-profile person a fugitive from justice. This person is wanted by the OSP to answer charges in respect of several cases, including the following. 1. Contractual arrangements between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and the Ghana Revenue Authority for the stated objective of the enhancement of revenue assurance in the downstream petroleum sector, upstream petroleum production, and minerals and metals resources value chain. 2. Termination of a distribution, loss reduction, and associated network improvement project contract between the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited and Beijing Xiaochen Technology BXC. 3. Procurement of contractors and materials and activities and payments in respect of the National Cathedral project. 4. Activities and payments in respect of a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited for purchases and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 305 CDI ambulances for the National Ambulance Service. And 5. Payments out of and utilization of the tax refund account of Ghana Revenue Authority. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the fugitive's name is Kenneth Nanaya Oforiatta. Consequently, ladies and gentlemen of the media, the OSP declares Kenneth Nanaya Oforiatta a wanted person. He is a fugitive from justice. The OSP will take all necessary legal steps to secure his return to the jurisdiction and attendance at the OSP. And this is to Mr. Oforiatta. You have two choices. You can either return to the jurisdiction voluntarily, or the OSP will enforce your return.
Na orakisi ajabi ewie no aso hono mo a unsa beto dwa sasrafo akoyewura kenofriata efi akobwa wuramu e wo bra oni honom eno no wo chese de koso no onim ho hwe won sma asrafo anasra ni bia se wonko borwa wonko chehwehwe emfamre no.
Mr. Oforiatta, The OSP did not raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Oforiatta, the OSP did not cause any persons, however uniformed or bedecked, to raid your house on Tuesday, 11 February 2025, or on any other day. Mr. Oforiatta, that could not have been the OSP, and that is not our style. If the OSP enters your premises, you will not be in doubt as to whether it was the OSP that had come there, and your lawyers will not have cause to do an inquiry ascertaining whether it was the OSP. We have our unique methods of conducting searches, and we have uniquely designed insignia identifying ourselves, and not just by a statement that we are from the OSP. This is one such main insignia. A person cannot just show up and say they are from the OSP. It's cheap, anyone can say that. But when the OSP enters your premises, you will definitely know by our insignia, our methods, and the way we identify ourselves that this is the OSP. Our intelligence points us to state that the purported raid on Mr. Oforiatta's residence was staged, or at best, an imposter action in an attempt to court disfavor for the OSP and to derail the investigation. You know us very well. The OSP is never deterred by such occurrences, and the investigations will continue as by law prescribed. These occurrences and the OSP's intelligence, which will not be revealed at this time for fear of compromising the investigation, are very instructive as not to put premium on Mr. Oforiatta's alleged imminent peril should he travel back to the jurisdiction.
Orura Kisi Ajabin Special Prosecutor ewie no wasan edi atoso ese womo ahyase ebeye ehwehwemu bi ya eno no eye mef ene MPA de wanya ne nkrate kita no ne kyese sika bi mo edo sa afa obi mo ensase eye basa eno achi soso no womo ekyese dwumudie bi akoso wo hono mo a ehwehwemu ahyase.
Special Prosecutor Kisi Ajabin Ekasa Nsɛmtwerɛfo nhyiamu no ase no ɛna wɔde to dwa sɛ National Petroleum Authority wɔnom Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund bi a emu sika Ghana sika no 1.3 billion wɔahunu baabi ɛfaeɛ no ɛno titiriw ɛna wɔbɛyɛ mu nhwehwɛmu na wɔkɔso akyerɛ mu sɛ wɔnom a daasɛmi ɛfa wɔn ho a ne sɛnti wɔyɛ nhwehwɛmu afa wɔn ho no Jacob Amoa yɛ na wɔyɛ coordinator a wɔda fund na no wɔne NPA adwumayɛfoɔ bi yɛ Fred Tando Wendy Ashon Newman ɛna afei Kane NPA CEO Mustafa Abdul Hamid eka hu bi no e na wo ye wo mu nhwehwemu.
In respect of an alleged embezzlement of 1.3 billion cedis from the Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund UPPF at the National Petroleum Authority NPA, the investigation primarily targets the following persons: the coordinator of the UPPF, Mr. Jacob Amoa, NPA staff Frida Tando, MPA staff Wendy Ashon Newman, and the former chief executive of MPA, Mustafa Abdul Hamid.
OSP esan kato aso se nhwehwemu a wo ye ewo NPA no eda nkyɛn a wonom esan so aye nhwehwemu afa keta hyehye ho nsɛm bi a ekoso ewo Minerals Income Investment Fund. Na no so wonom hwe sika ahodoɔ bi a otua ye ema Ejapa Royalties Limited small scale mining projects ɛna nhwehwemu ahodoɔ bi a ne nyinaa na ɛhyɛ saa fund ne mu.
In respect of the operations of the Minerals Income Investment Fund, MIF, especially regarding payments made in respect of Ejapa Royalties Limited, Small Scale Mining Incubation Program, Quarry Value Addition Program, Asante Gold Corporation, Electrochem Ghana Limited, the Lithium Asset, that is Projected Lithium Focused Exploration and Development Corporation, Gold Asset 2, that is Enchi Gold Project, and all other investments by MIF.
Nanso ni nyina mu no efiri bra OSP e de sansemi ebetu dwa no Mustafa Abdul Hamid e de atoja se enyaade a woyɛ nhwehwemu bia afa ne ho na sempo wɔse woyɛ nhwehwemu a wayɛ krado sɛ bibia wɔbeto wɔn sa afrɛ no no wɔbɛkɔ no akoyi ne ho ano.
Na yetwaso na yebegina Orura Kisi Ajabin Special Prosecutor and sama wode atudwa no na yahye baabi efiri ene baabi aba abedru sesei ewo enkomo a yedie yi mu Nti special prosecutor said the what declare Raken Ofriata wanted as what she na chira kwan no yen hye emu amane nti wo hye mu a cases a special prosecutor edi ho dwuma na ewo ha yi de di kan no SML Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited any general contract bi no na ye fan wo ho sensem the fourth states na edisa hwehwemu no eba ye kokowi achi no na adwuma SML fo so wo ye de mo man no wo mo nye ye so wo gi ho sika eno edan chen so ECG any Beijing Technology Limited na contract bi wo ho no ma wo mo ntem wo mo twa sa contract ni ma edin sem bebre no na aba wo mo susu se eyade na emu na ho ntehwehwemu ekoso National Cathedral Project no so say me no ekasai $58 million any sika akwakodim eno so eka cases a ye special prosecutor ehwehwemu ne hom and na procurement of ambulances we say mampani de ambulances be sa hasa ene nson 307 na ebaye ne ba no ena no achi ye ambulances no ni siesie no eho sam koye bebre no a eno so ye assemble akwa special prosecutor ehwehwemu and na de twato no ye tax refund account payment bi eno so GRA na ekoso ho no mo na wo mo eye ehwehwemu no afi yen hye OSP de waka no ene e de afa yewra ken oforiata ho wo hye ma yewra oforiata enyamfie na do sia ensia 66 years na wono eye beye Ghana so afo hye sikasem so efi afim pimienu ene edunson edbesi afim pimienu ene adunu nan na ofri Ghana opepombo sumi etwam ne da na etosumienu na ofri Ghana ekwam no ne so okwakohye ne ho yade na OSP HSA opepombo sumi na no ya ne da etosumienu ofri Ghana no ne da etoso adunu nan na womu esusu ese womu ebebo no amane ese ensem bia bedru womu sem a womu eye hwehwemu nti womu ebo ne ho amane na eno na wo kyese special prosecutor enkrata wode ekoye no ebisa to aso ojefo busumi wo mi ne da na etoso edu ena ode nkrata ekoma no se omra na omegina ewo eye special prosecutor na ehwehwemu a ekoso no anu ye bi owo no omfa emra na wode nkrata ne ko busumi da etoso edu no ena yewra oforiata aloya fo so twon nkrata e de special prosecutor eche ne se yewra oforiata ne ho emfa na woje ayarehwe ene ye bia ya woje ayarehwe ne ade nyina no wo mo bo ayaresa bia ne din e de bre no na aloya fo no so agitum se bibibia special prosecutor ehia ehwehwemu na wo ye na mane bia ohia no wo mo ebehwe se wo mo de bema kosi se yewra oforiata ehun ebeba yie na wono akasa beba abehia wo mo na OSP enso etwa de koma yewra kinoforiata aloya fo no se da bi enye wo mo na wo mo ehia no se wo meyi ensem no ano nti no wo mo modin na ono akasa no yewra oforiata nkasa emra nti eno ene de koso OSP anye aloya fo no se mo de bae no antum na yekoye nim a eha no na obeka ya enra ene anopa nyina na mane bo a etwaguo no ene se asrafo bi akoye rakin ofrata fie akohwehwe won ma wo man ho hwe special prosecutor chese onim ho bibia onsoma soja ni bia se onkoye ra ofrata efie ene waka ho asem eno ati so no ni susue mu no se wono ensoma asra ni bia se wonko na beto dwa eso no na so no de na eye state asa wankasa bopo se yenye bibi na aba obi ani hono ma onim ho hwe eya semba ko so a waka na OSP enso HSA owo kwan ahodo bebre ye dance a odidi ni dwuma eye ne hwehwemu empo se ba se ye be ko bi fia koye ehwehwemu ho no mo a eno so no ewo kwan pa wo mo de ebefa som na OSP asanso a kyese nya de bibia bebo ne hu obekɔso aye na dwuma na wobɛhwɛ so se wo mo de yewra ofriata ebeba oman Ghana mu na ensem bi ho no waba abeyi ano afi yenhwe MIF eno ye Minerals Income Investment Fund de akoso ho no ma OSP ensusue mu no wasase eye ehwehwemu Ajapa Royalties Limited Ajapa abagini din Ghana pa ya na omosu na ye sa godu sesem ye bi ene ho amane OSP ehwehwemu small scale mining incubation program no so no ehwehwemu ekoso ye wo quarry value addition program QVAP eno so ebi ekoso Asante Gold Corporation Electrochem Ghana Limited and lithium assets ni nyina no ehwehwemu ekoso e wo no ma OSP e de ho amane aba na afi yenhwe enipa bi so a enne nsamtofo hye OSP e de ebaye no wo mo asase eye wo mo ho ehwehwemu yewra Jacob Amoa oye coordinator e de ma Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund UPPF oka empenyifa OSP eye ehwehwemu efa wo mo ho no Frida Tando MPA Jumayeni Okaho Wendy Ason Newman MPA Jumayeni and Mustafa Abdul Hamid ono na ye kwanchefo amampani bonidia na ohye omanyi yankasa yina mahoden ene atene no na ohye ehoso nti wei ene ensema hodo bi a OSP de atudwa ese oye emu ehwehwemu de afa ho na yebekọ yanim na fei yahye ensem afoforo mu na asana eno beba ye twa ye ba de aka ebeto so amena se ogusoa eka me ho anwumre yi na yeto so amede ekọ kintampo mansini mu na yegina ewo Gulumpe ho na omanfo ya wo ewo ho no eba no enso a ehotumi kwa atwe enamenu ekasei omanfo twa kwan tenten enso a wo kwa akosa no so asabe manim wo ne emoa na echesanso no
for one ati Gulumpe ewo kintampo mansini mu de atudwa se sempanyimfo anhwe ama metunsu ama wo no mu a yawie ena eba bitu asi wo no so ewo kurom ho no mu a wontumi enso anokora ni nyina agina se ensu ya wose bi enom esan se wo pa abenti ensu ni nyina awe na akoba se seseje se wonom enante kwan tentene ena wakwa akosa ensu na mpusa ensu no so woni emoa ena eche woni amane boni wiafia kenten ena twetwe nkoma wodom hawo eto nanim
die yare bebre wom sen ne tie ne se mba no basan su no a womudi ba fie yankasa ya ne hu su na nwi bi wom ana mboa so num na hwie num so no hwie kwava no
ya ba onde na do hye mbodamfo nyina no yeso ye num bi na ban ye sira ban se won be kura pipe maye na enja san so fi no num enti na ye yare sa no
nsiori nimpa no mboa so num nsio no eya na omo call toilet gum sana enfata se nimpa be num nsio no na mboa so san so num nsio
enti ye sira ban won be ye nsoni ye maye anase se pipe wo be to amaye so a won be ye pipe no maye
Seidu Muazu assembly member ewo Gulumpe ono so ni amane boni enkomotwetwe mu ene wosi studua se ni atemamufo na ka no no kure pa ya ne sente odi ade srede ato mpanyimfo anim se wonhwe wo metunsu pa ema wonom nom se ne be ya yawe bia entinsi wonom so
the how kese ene de bra Gulumpe ema the health centers ewo Gulumpe no yare bebre wo a typhoid cholera malaria hawa de tuya so ewo Gulumpe migidi se nya mwa bi pa na etimi tu mechanized borehole ewo Gulumpe ayade abebo Gulumpe ama ye frisa yare we mu the pressure ko to health centers no so and migidi ya how pa da Gulumpe for now
na efa yedu no ye kwakwaje pomuden ehun sem mebasisia na mekoso adawase se wo kame ho anwumre yi apomuden mu amane bono mpanyefo de atudwa se bosom ya ne de to so dunan ekosinda eto so dun so no mo sase abontoa e won kramanta mu no eye ayemuhwe cholera empane aba akwada wonya fe de ko bia e wo se wogibi.
Okay, for Greater Accra no suspected cases 14,553 and confirmed 200 and I 13 deaths. I won't cry. Greater Accra. Now, here statistics now make one sem now. Majority of the people no from the age brackets of 21 to 40. The majority of statistics cases no only free. Into year started from 1 year upwards.
Okay. From 1 year. Akokra te kra no ofie kra be boni bi.
Obia.
Je mpane na mo wa na aduru.
Me pa cho enye mpane oral ye di so enum ana say be hwie eduro ni egu enum. Ye no purposely Accra Metro. Na Accra Metro no 3 districts and they make up the Accra Metro. Ablekuma South, Okaikwe South, and a shady keteke. I friend Ododio. Hona. 3 sub-metros so any make up Accra Metro. Yeah, house to house.
Oh, Mama Baba.
Yeah, quite few you be schools to move in sorry, mosques, markets, lorry stations, baby, yanamho.
Na efa yedu no ejwadie emu ensem na mede wo ekwa santemantemu a enhia so abato pesia so mra se bedwane yura 7 na mo a dodo na FN sticker ode atudwa se ba no eniema bo a den inflation kwa ekoso no e wo sempanyifo hwe na ba bia eni hini ni hye nankasa no wɔn etumitu.
Dr. Stephen Amwa, nhia so emrahye wakasa omrahye mu ene wadi tu dwa se de brofo kasa mu yakasa inflation akosoro no adekode poten ma sa ade no esie no esan se mpanyinfo ewa awayani na wontu ase enti ena ema eguso tesa na wo kire eniama bi enam so enti a ema eniama bo ekosoro na ne sense inflation no entumi entemma fom
inflation ne mom de deba eyemienu ye okwan baako enipa wo sika ye to niam odwom ye di dwa enigi aba oboni say we are expanding it is sika odwom ne dooso na ama eniam abo ekosoro eno de e wo se Bank of Ghana o mutimi de ensihu no aban ensihu na ye frɛ no policy rate ekosoro e basa e just sika no be free ho na aba aban ho na fe circulation sika dodo na edi ayi no kwana bra no abafo na afie sika sem na gina dendenden
ne kasa ye mu no wadi tu dwa se osori kasa ye wo mrahye bedwam a wadi tu dwa se ehu behia se wonum ebetiti abedwokuo e wo mrahye bedwam ho no mo se de be ya saa hawi wo besoso ano no watu ase na wagye saa adwenkyere no etu mu no na ni agye pa
oboni frɛ bibi control price say aban and authority e de wo hye bi se ade we fage 1 cedi ebi so te say miss market ebi no efa bi wo hye efa bi so ye gya na ene bi say free market economy and ye nkan hwe do pa bi na adeje eno so wonsu so enti makeka niam bebre kakra me fu se mrepam no sabe aban bobosia wo oman dwa so ko bi enu a ne sikasam betime agina aban bobosia e wo kronum a nsi hu ohun ne so sen se sabe ankra ana private sector adwumakuo bi bobosia yes
na megina esemi so atwa me ho ye ba agodie mu nsem akoma nkra ba kwa waka ensreja odebreo
Abusama menna se uguso ehwe Adom TV agodie mu nsem na nwumre so de ayabobo ano no ma yemfa ehon komon so emfa embejao na yemuremu ewo eye kumase asante kotokwaso ye na napenkra esede yeka the man of the moment papa yi edwa ne se hopa na nwumre so nkoma wodi eja yeni
for the say the so mo fa ye hwe ponti but I say the mo fa ye hwe mo fa mo bu ye mo bu ye ya ba tram say ye kotoko ye has mo pesa mo be fire ho de ai ne ye so be fire ho omo ka say ye I to hell with kotoko mo pesa ye mo kwanche na mo ye ye be da mo ye the security measures near here they are to any happen so ebufo no de wo and so we say me here na ya dos and no ma hye me mu no dos ya papa
engineer we eye ensema kumase asante kotoko IMC chairman nana prenkra wode etudwa ni nyina eye ensemo a etodwa ena no wobra yenua eye pole etu ananam ewonse do echensem no eye bebrebe afie ni enchemo ewo MTN FA Cup enrada empenefo eye draw no na yenkohwe sedia fixtures no esifa etie na yemfa ehon common so yemfa no so embro mepacho say enetie na se brekum Chelsea omne Northern Cities enede epem so na fe Cholera United any Young Apostles and so edi aboani denden pa Techiman Liberty Youth omonso any Beche United ebebo na Kumase Asante Kotoko ayekom ho nsemi empenifo akwa balloting omne second 11 wise and the epim so mediama any Park Academy Golden Cakes and so any House of Folk edibebo any sound so and a True Democracy omne Nania FC and a airball na free Atram Divisa and so any baby any Gold Stars omonso etime edi apem so enti we any sedia fixtures no esifa etia enanwumre so yede eno so nkomo no yede ebro mami nyina so na nkomo outdoor enanwumre so yebebo ano se agodie mu nsem no memfe no so ensi ewa hanom na fe abena pokria ahwene toma enene ntewudin onfa de aka entoa so medin de Cobblestone okumankra bako amaka ensiroja adura enyono Numero 1, sí.
na anigisemu no enstroma season 7 egusua ekoso enkwada no wo mo ho nika na no nyumo moto ania bibrem ha enwuma agidin de bi wakra wonte da na nkwada no eto ya na agudie no efepa
forget you for this suffer way you suffer for me, yeah.
Na yenyina ensuruma ensemi so na anwume no sia kasebo ni nyina no yemfa ensi edin ya mejeso ene abena pokua renie madawase ama mu ene hwede aka no wokọ adomonline.com a ni nyina e won ma obekenkan bi edi ama me makra